go ahead and start. We'll wait for them to come to us. But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed the Stellaris campaigns. I have a few of them now. But yeah, the long running ones are the Star Wars campaigns. Or the Star Wars modded Stellaris. Let's speed things up. Does our Lord have anything? Spirit Leech. Alright. Well, I mean, we can use a little bit of that. I don't see why not. It'd be nice to have some arrows or something right about now. Alright, they're getting close. Looks like they're gonna try to come around a bit. I think I'm gonna break these guys off to go over here. And then, like, I mean, bats are so weak, I could kind of care less what they do. I'm more worried about the spearmen than anything else. Do they fight in the air? I've actually never seen bats versus bats. They do fight in the air. That's pretty sweet. It's just a writhing mass of bats fighting in the air. We'll see how they do. We could try and help out a bit, do a little bit of Spirit Leech. Alright. Let's go ahead and engage. Yeah, you guys will focus on the bats over here. Not sure what he's doing with those bats. Okay. Well, I mean, that's a move, I guess. It did lock down my cav a little bit, but we can break free and come out. Let's have you three start to wrap around. If you can, like, kind of hit the bats a little bit. I don't know. It's just going to be very hard to pin them down without any arrows. Yeah, see, they go right up into the air. You should probably get out of the open. We're gonna do a Spirit Leech over here. It's like these bats are starting to fade a bit. The bats sure are annoying. I'll give them that. Yeah, let's flank a bit here. Let's have you go around and then run in. Yeah, let's take our bats. Let's get them out of the fighting a little bit. Yeah, I definitely would have less interest in Stellaris if it... Ooh, you know what? Yeah, just chase those guys down. I would have less interest in Stellaris if it had combat like this, just because it would take forever to do anything. I think Stellaris' combat is okay. I think it could be improved, but it's mostly like an AI fighting AI issue. I think really what it needs is more customization over what your units are going to do once they engage, kind of thing. You guys bounce out. You Spirit Leech again. See if we can Pick off any bats. Those bats really wrecked our zombies. Are you guys attacking? It doesn't... Like... Most of them... I guess they're engaged by bats. Is that what it is? That could be. I don't know. Just charge into the zombies. I don't even care about them. Finish off that bat, though. I mean, we definitely seem to be winning. Why don't you just go ahead and engage as well? You are more or less garbage. Just throw in there. These bats are pretty beat up. I'll keep them around to chase down fleeing enemies. That's pretty much all I need them for. Looks like those bats are more or less done. I could charge the spears with my cav, but I mean, that's kind of horrible. So I guess the cav's just gonna hang out. No, that way. You guys kind of line up a little bit. Let's get a little more organized. And you guys move in from here. You guys move in from there. You guys move in from there. That should work well enough. I mean, there's a little bit of overlap issues here, but that's fine. Just hate doom stacks. No point in having separate fleets for the most part, unless you... Yeah, exactly. The doom stack is a problem. I think there should be diminishing returns for having a doom stack. Did we win? Is that it? Yeah, we won. All right. I think that there should be diminishing returns in some sort of like a communication or organizational sort of way, where having lots of ships may mean that you can put out a ton of damage, but your ships are going to quickly turn into like a chaotic mess that will become less effective over time. So like initially that fleet is going to be amazing, and then it's going to start to fall apart as, you know, battle creates chaos and destroys the organization of your massive fleet, whereas like smaller fleets will be much more effective, kind of thing. That's kind of how I would want to fix it, but also like implementing that in a game and like figuring out how to balance it is a complete nightmare. So I can understand. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm going to take the money. I can totally understand why they don't. The omens are ill. Something you have done has angered the gods, yet they are fickle. They may forgive you in time. One more immediate appeasement might be necessary. We could give a tribute. It gives us some public order, or we lose some public order. I think we're having issues with public order, considering all of the conquests we've been doing, so I'm gonna give a tribute. It's like half of one turn's income, so it's fine. We kill an enemy. We killed that army, so like I actually don't even have to send this guy around anymore. We've got baleful rituals, which gives us some more vampiric corruption. It says faction-wide, which makes me think that other vampires get it as well, but I don't know. Hero, recruitment rank. Vengeful Spirit Buildings. What is a Vengeful Spirit Building? That's something in here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it is one of these? I don't know what the Vengeful Spirit Building is. Huh. Saw a post a few days ago. Someone mentioned something along the lines of Admiral's level determines the cap of the max count of ships, commands, effectively something like that. They do that in Hearts of Iron 4, sort of. There's 2 levels. There's either a field marshal, or which a field marshal can basically command as many troops as you want, or you can get standard generals that I think it's up to like 25 regiments or something like that. There's a hard cap on them. And it's an interesting system, but I don't think that the generals in Hearts of Iron get enough bonuses to really warrant. I guess we're going to take some attrition. No, stop. Don't take the attrition. That's stupid. Just go around. No! You know what, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, I could see that being expanded. And, like, getting better as a result. Who is this? Oh, you. Alright. We could give him Specialist. Wound is kind of garbage. Scouting is okay. Boost income is also decent. I think we can give him Specialist. Hopefully we get... Well, it says locked. Available at rank 10. So we'll probably do boost income or something after that. We can also, like, gear him up for, like, being in an army or something, but I don't know. Don't know if I really need that. Alright, what's up with you? You got nothing to do. Why don't you scout down this way? Alright, more of these guys. So, like... Is this all of their territory? I guess it is. Is it all the same province? No. Wiseman, which is down here, and I'm guessing Caroburg is... this one, maybe? Somewhere around here? But I'm not sure.
I will not betray you.
You don't really have much to do. By the time I get you into territory that matters, you're just gonna have to go straight back, so you know what? Just, like, hang out here. We'll crack at the first game again for the really suck at the battles, but I usually lose battles where auto-resolve would win. Yeah, no, I'm horrible. I'm actually 100% garbage at this game. So anything that you see me do, just assume that it's wrong. But it's still a shit ton of fun to play. Which one? This is Templehof. Yeah, let's upgrade that. That's probably a good idea. And our army is going to be back in a couple turns. We can start recruiting some interesting stuff. Yeah, let's do this. Continue spreading the vampiric corruption. Makes trouble for our enemies and makes things easier for us. As much corruption as possible is a good thing. I get the, like, overmap mode pretty good, but when I get into battles, I'm pretty terrible. 5 more turns on that siege. Should end pretty... Excuse me. Should end pretty soon. And yeah, I think once Mannfred does his thing, gets his army back together, we'll just move north and attack those guys. 'Cause, I mean, they don't have any allies. Like, what are they gonna do? They can't fight me. Ah, shit. More confederated dwarves. Mission failed. I didn't even know I had this. Raid a region belonging to... Oh, okay. I mean, whoops. I forgot about it. What missions do we have? Move character to the following province, Blightwater. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen, is it? I mean, it would be fun, but I mean, that is so far away. And then we have Vampire Wars. Be at war with the following faction. Ostland turns to complete 11. Interesting. Maybe we want to go to war with these guys then? The problem is if I take territory, it's going to be a real pain to deal with. But it might be the right thing to do with that mission. It's at least something to aim for in the next 11 turns. Ostland has a single defensive ally. Yeah. I mean, they are not really anywhere near our level, so we should be able to wipe the floor with them. I'd just like to finish the siege and get both my armies together to kind of just stomp them. Yeah, I get lost in the battles. Usually select units that I didn't think I had selected. Yeah, that is a horrible habit that I have, is I box select a lot, and then I select, you know, one zombie out of, like, some unit that shouldn't even be there or something like that. And that totally screws up my ideas. What I need to do is get used to selecting units through here. Through this little interface, the hotbar. Yeah, we're done. We're done for this turn. Let's save up a little bit of capital. Maybe we can buy something nice. I also forgot to tell that guy to do more things. I think next turn we need to get the tech bonus again. Vampire counts doing things. It's unfortunate that they hate me. You want a non-aggression pact? I'm gonna have to reject that because I might go to war with you, even though it's not really our mission.
Nope.
Who is that? I want to see who that is. Tell me who it is. One thing I think that this game could use is, like, I wouldn't mind if the turns took a little longer to process, if I could also interact with, like, you know, state maintenance and stuff like that. Think about things I want to build or whatnot. I feel like it would be really nice to be able to say end turn and then, like, look at your buildings and, like, build things or something like that. Or go through unit recruitment. Although unit recruitment is something you probably want to start before you click the end turn button. I feel like that would be a pretty good way to fill some of the time while you're waiting. Alright, now that we're back over here, we have a lot of options. We can get some Varghese. Damage dealers, they do frenzy. Does that mean... Oh, pin you? Oh, Wind of Destruction. I think this is where they end up not listening to you. Maybe it's a different one. But I mean, the Varghese is pretty amazing. Got great leadership. Got a ton of speed. Got a lot of strength. Not much armor, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. We could also look at Vargul. Or Vargulf. Additional buildings require vampire crypts. Can we build one of those? Not that one. Mausoleum. It must be one of these purple buildings. Vampire Crypts. We need 10,000 gold. Or dark magic or whatever. We can get that. We could totally save up for it. But I think we want to do things sooner than that.